Okay, let's talk about your counter-sona. No? In your counter-sona, they're saying in effect that you agreed practically with everything that the president actually addressed in his SONA. You agreed with the corruption, you agreed with the formation of the new departments, you even agreed on the death penalty.
Yes.
Why is that? For somebody who is, by the way, for the information of our viewers, Representative Abante is actually a pastor.
Yes,
A
yes.
senior pastor, am I
Yes,
right?
yes.
At the Manila Bible Baptist Church.
Yes, yes.
Now, many will wonder why you would bat for the death penalty.
Well, I made a statement that, that penalty is in the Bible, see. Now, number one, I believe that would be one of the best deterrent to crime. Only, I said, let us follow the Constitution, that when we, for example, reimpose the death penalty, that the ways of the death penalty should not be cruel, inhuman, and degrading.
Nako, teka muna ngayon nga po may usapin na ng lubid at may usapin na ng firing squad. Okay, how do you stand on these suggestions?
Well, I was saying kanina umaga, maybe the spokesman Panelo is just joking when he said that,
No, but it's not just the spokesman who said that. There were several senators who actually said that. Senator Manny Pacquiao also believes that there should be some public display of the death penalty when it's imposed.
Even if my heart would say, all right, let's make it cruel, all right? But the Constitution would prohibit that. So we have to follow the very letter of the Constitution. Whether some senators and congressmen want hanging, musketry, whatever it is, still we have to follow the very letter of the Constitution.
Okay, what would you define as heinous crimes?
Well, to me, a heinous crime is, for example, like terrorism or massacre. We have always waited for the Maguindanao massacre to be resolved. Nothing is being done. All right? We have plunder, for example.
Oh, so you agree that plunder should be punishable.
Yes, we have killing with rape, for example. Those are, to me, heinous crimes.
Illegal drugs.
Illegal drugs, yes.
You
Or
agree.
drug trafficking. Drug trafficking. But not only those small, small drug pushers or drug addicts. You don't do that to them.
Okay, so this is the thing. They're saying that essentially the death penalty is anti-poor because the only ones without the lawyers, the big lawyers with the big guns to actually defend themselves are the poor. And kumbaga, dehado sila pagdating sa mga hearings sa korte.
Well, not really. I think there ought to be judicial reforms on that. Alongside with the reimposition death penalty, there must be judicial reforms.
But judicial reforms will take time, so it's a chicken and egg situation.
It will take time.
It should be judicial reform first,
but
before death penalty.
There will be mechanism to protect the innocent. Mechanism wherein it will be reviewed. All right, and I believe that we ought to exhaust all means legally, to be able to spare those that should not be meted at that penalty.
Okay. Every time we mention the word death, medyo natatakot ang mga...
Alam mo,
it's a scary prospect when you think about it because even in the context of the drug war, of course, many people feel that it's violent enough.
Yes.
And now there's actually death penalty. If it pushes through, then it's actually a judicial approval of it.
I'm being asked many times, you're pro-life, and I'm pro-life.
Yes.
But at this instance, I believe this. You need to be pro-life is to be pro-death penalty.
A conundrum, yeah.
To preserve life.